You're tuned in to the loudest, craziest, and most excited bunch of geeks and nerds on this side of the planet. Commentary, views, news, and reviews of the latest to the greatest of all things pop culture. From comics to toys to video games to anime, cartoons, film, and TV. You're about to dive into everything nerdy and geeky in between. This is BJG.
This is Central Tuna.
This is Captain Mike.
This is Palit.
This is Notch.
This is Trickster.
This is Bathing 2.0.
This is Rene Cruz Jr. And this.
This is the G3 Podcast.
Gamers, geeks, and good times.
With that wonderful outro, welcome, guys. This is the G3 Podcast. Welcome to another Friday, guys. It's a show where we talk about... Yung cut-print media. Relax. Cut-print media. Yung may
Kala ko patapos na eh.
Actually, sasabihin ko, and that is the show for this evening. Di ba, Tatang? Ang galing-galing mo talaga, Tatang. Kaming bala, Tatang. But this is the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Friday. It's going to be a fun show this evening. This is the show where we talk about geeky stuff and nerdy things and everything geeky and nerdy in between. This is your host, BJG, with the rest of the G3 gang. We got Captain Mike, we got Palitz, we got Rene Cruz Jr., Tricks, Jazz, and sino to Meron tayong
May kakompetensya na si Rene.
Merong kalaban si Rene sa pamatyuhan dito, pare.
Kaya ako nag-t-shirt
today. Nahiya ako ng konti. But guys, please put your hands together. Welcome to the lead guy, lead design, lead project lead, and overall head honcho of MechaBlitz from Taktyl Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Steven John Cadena. Welcome to the show, sir. Welcome. Kamusta?
Thank you.
Kamusta, sir?
Tiring night, tiring week, but it's all part of the job.
That's wonderful. Guys, if you're wondering why we have Mr. Cadena, Sir Steve, how do you want us to call you? Steven, Jan, Totoy Mola, how do you want us to call you, sir?
Okay na Steven.
Okay na. Nainlove ako. Steven,
unless go.
Steven, the show is going to be all about what you guys have done in Taktyl Studios. You know, we're huge nerds, we're huge geeks, we love robots, we're huge mecha and robot fans. And for those people who are listening, this guy is responsible for coming up with MechaBlitz, the new mobile game that pits your mecha against other mechs into a fight to the bloody finish, right? And we're going to be talking about that and the overall impact of the mech entertainment. Pero bago yan, kamusta ba kayo mga sirs? Mukhang ang lalayo namin sa isa't isa eh. You know, my brother is very far away, Jazz is very far away. Sa mga pinagagawa ni this. How was the week, guys? How was the week? Simulan natin kay Jazz. Kamusta, Jazz? Kamusta yung wala bang simula ng let's go? Walang ganon? Namimiss ko na yan.
Wala. Nagmunggo kanina eh. So, wala tayo let's go.
Let's munggo. Ganon.
Let's munggo. Yan.
Palitz has just finished his dinner, I think. What was for dinner, man?
KFC. Baka naman.
KFC.
As always. Lilipad na po kami mga taga Dubai dito, kakamanok.
That's halal, my friend. KFC is halal.
Yes.
Very good. Sa Etibac, kamusta dyan rin eh?
Walang drugs dito Dahan-dahan kayo sa mga pananalitan.
Oh my
Wala
God.
ka akong sinasabi, bigla ka na lang.
Wala akong sinasabi. Defensive
ka naman eh.
ka.
Grabe ka, defensive ka naman. Pero busy ka ba? I heard
it's
you
been
got
a
something
tiring
today.
week. I did, and I will be uploading. I am uploading a regular. I think I want to do a regular segment now on the G3 page because I regularly buy things that are not as expensive as yung mga binibili ni Palitz. So, but I buy toys, I buy books. I'd like to review them if that's okay with you guys, and I'll put them on the G3 page. So watch out for that. Right now, I'd like to. It's not the haul; it's a haul. So I'm gonna call it Rene Cruz Jr.'s a haul. So please watch out.
I like that.
Watch out for. Watch out for.
You're not reviewing the
Pwede ba
comic
naming makita?
just
Pwede ba
are
namin?
Oh,
Ano
yeah.
yan,
Okay,
Trix?
sige, wait lang.
Your
Wait
whole-
lang.
Say that again, Trix?
My whole...
You're not reviewing the Communist Manifesto, aren't you? Are you?
Rene Marxist Manifesto.
Our very special... Pahingin mo spotlight ka.
Oh, sorry naman, sir. Oh, hold on.
Ganyan po kami
Mabigat.
ka-diva dito. Pengi spotlight. Ganun lang. Oh.
Our very good friends at Comic Quest.
Comic West.
Wow.
Joe,
Set
what's
this
up,
aside
Joe?
from me. And as we all know, it's the 30th anniversary of the greatest, for me, the greatest animated series based from a comic book of all time. It's the Batman animated series. It's
Wow. Na-all.
it perfectly captures the opening sequence of the Wait, pasok ko lang yung daliri ko dito.
Sana wag mo sirain yung kamay. Sana di masira
And then,
Huwag ka sumali sa amin.
may may curse as
Ano naman
if you
pa?
remember the iconic opening billboard of the show.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh! Damn!
Nice.
So I'm putting up a full video on that. I'm shooting it tomorrow after watching Black Adam.
That is so nice. That is so nice.
Nada.
Nice.
Tama
Okay.
ka.
Okay. Sama ako. Sama mo.
Ah,
Libre. Libre mo.
no tayo. Sino ka sa mo? Si Trix ako.
Ikaw. Ayoko sumama dyan. Di ako lilibre na.
Yan lang.
Yan.
Yan lang.
Oy guys, may guest tayo yung sibling rivalry nyo medyo.
Actually, I think it's gonna get highlighted even more because of the game, and as you know, right? But Trickster's been. Well, what have you been up to, my friend?
Food. After that one thing we did in the other day, I've been very hungry. Ito nga, meron pagkain dito, di ko pa kinakain.
Nice. Joshua, can you tell the people in your background that they can be seen in the background?
It's fine.
There are certain actions
Don't
that
worry
cannot
about
be PG. You know, there are certain things nakikita sila. Okay.
Why don't worry about it?
No.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
That's just a figment of your imagination. You are seeing apparitions.
Ang laking apparition nun. Mamaya, katabi ko yung apparition na yun.
Lumilipad din yung kamay sa'yo, gano'n.
Papak! Apparition, you feel that? You feel the apparition now? But anyway, guys, we have, I know si Captain Mike, medyo busy yan eh. How's everything? Tama naman, nakaganon pa yung buhok. Aga?
Well,
Isa
I had a
yun?
haircut.
Wow.
So, I've been doing edits the entire week. Edits, some changes. BJ will explain some of those later today.
Inutusan pa ako, mga kaibigan.
No. BJ. Hindi, kasi BJ can explain well. Yun yung reason. Naman, no?
so,
Tatampo ka agad eh.
Cap, nahirapan ka ba sa edits mo?
Oh, laki.
Sa edits mo, nahirapan mo? Oh?
Ang laki ng edits mo, pare.
No.
Pare, may guest tayo, pare.
Large
May
files
guest
kasi. Ba't kayo? Hira, oh.
Kanina, release a hole and then Captain Mike's edits. It doesn't look like it's a good video to watch.
Jazz, andyan ba sila? HR.
Andito yung HR.
Paalala ko lang.
HR nanonood.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pero sige, bago pa tayo ma-cancel, mga kaibigan, we've been talking about cancellations for the past few weeks. And before we actually get canceled, and we get the highlight finally put on to our guest, let's do our new national pastime where Captain Mike will begin to start acknowledging the people that are supporting us in the chat. Captain Mike, this is your 1 minute. Captain Mike's batian portion for 1 minute. If you are ready, woo, let's go.
At yun na nga, bigla na lang natin lalagay dito yan. Solo layout dapat tayo kasi lalabas dito na it's Friday, that it means it's a G3 podcast. Start your weekend with another round of Gamers, Geeks, and Good Times. Siyempre si Stalin na dito rin, ano. Don't forget to
Tinanggal
follow
tayo
our
sa
page
screen,
for,
selfish man.
kamagulo. Oh yeah, lagi kita para hindi ka na magtampo. Don't forget to like, follow our page for podcast reviews and nerdy stuff. Follow on your social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We are everywhere. Si Bernal, sabi niya, congrats, General Tuna. We will tell you guys why. Sabi ni Stanley, shoutout to Shira Duran. Uy, Stanley Sabi rin ni Bernal, pengi po ng link ni Sir para ma-check. Nandiyan po sa baba. Kung bago kayo dun sa stream, don't forget to type in exclamation point notify and get yourselves updated to the latest G3 content. Also, Stanley said don't hesitate to chat para ma-share naman namin ng stream. Everyone, type exclamation notify and, kaya ako binalik yan dito, special mention tayo to our good friend, Zayed. Yo, yo, yo!
Yo, Zayed! What is up, dude?
Welcome,
Bate
Zayed!
lahat.
Welcome. It's nice seeing you here and welcome everyone to the G3 podcast.
Medyo swabe ngayon, Swabe, Buti
Hindi nabitin.
May pahabol. I'm sorry. Biglang nagpop tinatanong dito kung ililista na daw ba dyan si Chas.
Yes po. Yeah, we both yes. We both yes. Yeah, shout out to Zaid, who's a good friend. One of the three guys who came up with the game Good Night, and is the reason why we have sir, our guest this evening. And thank you very much, Zaid, for hooking us up. You know, it's a huge. We should talk again, man. You should hang out, and feel free to hang out with the chat. But we should get you again soon. You know?
He will be. We'll be seeing him soon.
I hope so. You guys are going to be at ESGS. We got quite the announcement coming up for you. ESGS is coming up next week, just around the corner, and we are about ready. Hopefully, we get to see everybody there. Thank you for the coffee, and the operation has just provided me the coffee that was seen in the stream earlier. Sakto dumaan Pagka-highlight kay Joshua, parang nagkamot pa Anyway, so let's get this evening started, guys. We would want to welcome Mr. Steven John Cadena. He's the guy behind MechaBlitz. He is one of the guys who's also behind Komiks All-Stars. It's an awesome game. And welcome, sir. How are you? Kamusta? Well, how's it going, man?
Yeah, so far today naman is quite good. The past few weeks, especially this week, has been, I guess, tiring and stressful, pero for a good reason, kasi next week is, as we all know, ESGS. So me and the team have been hard in preparing not just the game but a lot of the stuff that we are going to bring into the event. So ayun, hopefully more people will finally get their hands on the game. And today is just ending the week on a very high note since I'm on the G3 podcast.
Nice. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Now let's get the conversation started, because the first time we got MechaBlitz was I think that was, when was it, Josh, when I sent that over to you? I remember it was Joshua was the first one to play with me. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I think it was, I don't remember exactly, but it was just a few months ago, actually. Just start of 2022.
Right. And immediately we got hooked. Kasi, Filipinos have always watched Super Robots growing up, right? I mean, we've watched Super Robots. We started out with Combattler V, Voltes 5, Mazinger Z, and then you got the Gundams coming in. You have Evangelion, and ang dami. May Ninja Robots, may ganun pa And the fascination towards, and those are just Japanese, by the way. When we have the Transformers, the Challenge of the Orbots, you have Beast Wars, Beast Machines, nandun and growing up as kids, we've always been fascinated about these things, and we would consume almost every mech robot, content out there, and we're gonna be just engrossed in it, So I want to ask, starting with Sir Steve, what was the inspiration for MechaBlitz? And is that related to your favorite robot character cartoon IP back in the day?
I guess, yeah, you could say that. Favorite robot, I mean, do you mean a specific robot or a series in general?
Yeah, what's your what? Let's say a series first, and then your specific robot.
Sige, it's gonna sound cliche, pero since, I grew up with Gundam Wing, technically it's the first proper mecha anime na introduce sa akin sa genre. Yes, I did grow up with Super Robot stuff, yung mga Voltes 5. Pero when I first saw Gundam Wing sa local TV dito sa Philippines, parang, oh man, this is different. Parang it doesn't have the typical evil aliens. It's more, parang mas realistic, tapos mga tao yung may conflict. As yung design nung mecha, it's one of the things that really hooked me into it. Parang, there's some sort of realism pagdating dun sa designs nila, like mga papasok sa cockpit, just feels so awesome. And syempre, Neon Genesis Evangelion, cliche answer again, pero it has a profound impact sa akin, not just in terms of making MechaBlitz, but the way I appreciate media as a whole. So yeah.
Nice. Gundam Wing. Oh may papakita akong Gundam Wing related stuff. So let's and was that the inspiration for MechaBlitz, or is that just part of many?
Just part of many, kasi maybe it's something that we'll get onto later, pero I took a lot of inspiration talaga sa iba't ibang mecha-media, not just anime.
Nice. So sige, let's go for by age, age before beauty. During the Paleolithic age, Captain Mike, what was your Paleolithic? Ano yung robot niyo? Sino yung bato sa challenge the Inhumans? Sino yun? Remember that?
Alimutan ko na yung tawag dun sa na yun eh.
This rock monster from the Inhumans, right? I think you remember that.
No, hindi ko nabutan yun. Medyo nasa ibang lugar ako noon when that happened.
Dinosaur riding ata yung mech ni Mike.
Okay. But to answer the question, ang robots talaga nag-start ako noon, I think I mentioned that before. It was Voltron, yung Lion Force, and then yung Space Force. And then
Voltron.
There's sa naman, it's Bioman naman. Yun yung doon ako na-start para
Super Sentai.
Bioman. Super Sentai.
Awesome.
Sino yung sabi mong kamukha mo sa Bioman?
Hindi ako nagsabi noon.
Yung
wrong
villain,
conversation.
Diba?
The one
I
I mentioned na at one point in our conversations na I wanted to be Dr. Man.
Doctor. For the man. Oh, galing. Oh, kaedad mo rin yan eh. Sige.
Yeah, I know.
Ikaw rin. You're as you said, you're probably the least technical person in the room. But was there a robot or a robot series in games and not necessarily TV or movies, pero any robot that you like?
I actually rarely like robots. It's a thing. I was, how like in every people my age, there's always most of the kids were into Transformers. I was a GI Joe kid. I preferred. But I started appreciating robots. I don't know if a lot of you remember this. There was a movie franchise that came out called Short Circuit.
Yeah.
I love that, and then I was
J5.
I was a very
J5.
Young. I was a very young child when I was brought by my parents to the cinema to watch RoboCop, which blew my mind.
Oh,
So RoboCop is one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's that's where it started. Like I guess ayoko lang yata nung pure na robot. Gusto ko may human pa rin na element. That's why I like RoboCop. I like seeing him na yung mukha niya is intact and everything else is destroyed. Ewan ko, weird. But yeah, Short Circuit, RoboCop, Terminator, of course. So things of that nature. I wasn't really much into the yung mga Sentai, mga big mech shows.
It's a shame you
Those are
didn't
my
see the
robots.
Centurions then.
Oh, yeah.
I did see the Centurions.
Another classic.
I did.
That would be
Mhm.
great.
Power extreme. Well, sige. Let's move on to the guy who's wearing one of the well, I wouldn't call it a mech, but I would call it a robot galactic warrior. The guy who's wearing the T-shirt right now. Basagan ng Bakal by Combatron. Pakita mo naman yan. Pakita mo naman yan.
Awesome shirt, man.
Suspecha ko akin yan eh. Pero sige, sa kanya daw eh. Pero sige. What's yours? Wait, you're on mute.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you remember this. It's the one about the elementary school students where their school was basically a secret base and they became Maximus Raijin O. When I saw that show, I would look at my desk. Maybe our school had something like that. I want to ride.
No.
I want to ride something like that. Other than it was awesome. Like just kids fighting evil aliens with some secret mech that was abandoned by the military. That's just awesome.
And
Aside
it
from
was a
that-
school, no? It was a
Yeah,
school.
it was a
yeah.
school. They just found it for some reason. Other than Raijin, that would the other one would be a classic one, Mega Man.
Mega
He's a
Man,
robot,
Mega Man.
He's still a bit human, but he's still robot.
All right.
He sure is.
Stig. I just wanna add to the Raijin O thing because when my dad brought when back in the day my dad still works in our dad still works in advertising, and he brought a sample tape of it, right? And he told us, "Oh, you guys watch it. Tell me what you think." Right? And it was like
Right.
3, 4, 5 episodes in. First 2 episodes, we were already watching the entire thing. It was awesome. There's a bunch of kids. The entire classroom transforms into a control room. The entire school. There are just 3 robots that merge into one. It was awesome. It was one of the best things that we watched uninvitedly.
I'm surprised that the story did not end with you two fighting, as most of your stories.
I'm sure at some point it did. I'm sure. Sige, ikaw palits pare. This guy is a huge collector. He's into toys. He's into statues and figures. And I'm pretty sure whenever he sees something sparkly, especially in the great sands of Dubai, Oasis agad ang tingin yan dyan. So what's your mech of choice, pare?
Siyempre nandyan na yung mga kinalakihan natin from Deimos, Voltus 5, Combattler 5, Mazinger Z, 90s, siyempre nandyan si Mega Man, Astro Boy. But one thing that I will never forget, the series, let me tell you one. It's an American series. I don't know if you watch this. It's called Bots Master. So they're actually robots that has functions related to sports. And it piqued my interest at the time. I was in elementary school. I watched it on Channel 5 at the time. They were the only ones who's airing the show. And it was such an amazing concept to have robots save people using sports. So that's the series. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but that is something that I never forgotten kahit hanggang ngayon. And if I have one choice, I would say, ito medyo mahirap kasi robot guy tayo. But Optimus Prime, that would be like for me. I grew up around Transformers series. I grew up watching it. And I grew up watching the new movies. So I really enjoy that.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. I think that TV show in Channel 5 was the one that either came before or after the Avengers United We Stand TV show.
Yeah, I
Remember that
actually...
Avengers,
Yes.
diba? Wow.
I actually have the link for the intro. I know it doesn't sound familiar at all. Nobody knows this. If anyone tuwing may kakwentuhan ako, they never know about this show until I show them the intro. So let me
Nice.
share you guys, and you can just watch it after and on the link.
Nice. Okay. Jazz, you are probably the youngest guy, and you are
Not
the
just
youngest guy.
probably, but I am, yeah.
Sige, diin mo pa. Sige, salamat ha. Thank you.
Salamat ha.
At least
you,
hindi
Brian.
na lang si Trix yung nagko-correct sa'yo, pati si Jazz. Kasama mo din sa bahay.
Ginagawa ng trend eh. Parang nagkakahawaan na sila eh. Anong robot mo pare? Sige na, hindi na kita tanongin ng ayos. Kinorek mo ko.
There are some of the things you mentioned na it's either di ko inabutan or di ko napanood, but we all know from our toy episode that I'm a big fan of Voltron. Well, I'm also a big fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I guess I haven't mentioned, but Bionicle.
Oh,
Bionicle.
Lego.
yeah, good choice.
Yeah,
Awesome choice, man.
I think you, and then Megas XLR.
Oh,
parang
yeah.
kinalakihan ko. So
I
that's
could never
20,
understand
2000.
Megas XLR,
Yeah.
man. Could never understand it. It's a car on top of a robot. Probably that's the most.
That's it. It's just the car.
That's
Just
the point.
The dang thing.
Suddenly it grows arms and legs and starts running around. This guy with a soul patch in. I mean,
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That
Oh,
guy
it was
really-
awesome. That
No,
that
he
show
just
was
attached
really
it.
good.
he just
it's
attached
so
it.
2000s. I love
Yeah,
that show.
2000s, yeah.
what's
So
what's
yun.
that tricks? What's that tricks?
It was just a car attached to it. It doesn't grow. Ano. It just
Yeah.
stays in the dumpster and he just calls it via car key.
I know. That's the whole point. That's weird.
It's I think Jay, it's a generational thing. These
Again?
kids,
Okay.
these kids
Again,
is,
really?
I don't know.
But it's really
I
good. I remember watching this. Was it on Cartoon Network?
Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
yeah.
That's Cartoon
Right.
Network.
That's what plays either because SWAT Cats. I remember SWAT Cats is playing, right? It's
SWAT
either
Cats,
before or after SWAT Cats.
Yeah, on
that's-
Saturdays.
On Saturdays, right. Because SWAT Cats is Fridays, and then same time slot it's Megas XLR. Wow,
Yeah.
robot. I see a lot of really good mentions in the chat. Also, I Shield mentioned Sakura Wars. Counted by
Oh,
Sakura
yeah,
Wars. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
It's a robot.
Yeah.
Sakura Wars, Gundam 00, Transformers, Megazords, UFO Robo Grandizer, Spiral Zone, Captain Power.
Wow.
Captain Power
That's a
and
good
the
one.
Soldiers of the Future. I'm losing my mind.
Zane's
I
getting
forgot.
deep, man.
It's so
Captain
deep.
Powers. Wow. It's
I
been a while that
remember
I've
I had
heard
a
of that.
fight with my childhood best friend because we
Oh, I
both
thought your
don't
brother
have-
na naman.
No, my brother was backing me up last time. Because we wanted you point the thing at the TV, eh, di ba? Para tapos and the thing kind of lights up and stuff. So we didn't have it. We didn't have that, and then he didn't have it, and then his cousin arrives with one Captain Power. Tapos nawala. Tapos ang sinisisi kaming dalawa. Nagtuturuan kami, and I don't know if it was me or if it was him, but that's awesome. That is super awesome. Nice. Sige. Now to circle back to Sir Steve, MechaBlitz, as you know, has been played extensively by some members of the G3. Is there a link that you can send us, by the way, that we can share to the chat that we could get, so we can share to the viewers also, where they can
Oh,
get
sure.
the game? If you could forward us the link right after. But I want to ask you this first. When you came up with MechaBlitz, what was going in your mind? What was the intention? Why was it an arena style shooter? I mean, how did that whole thing come together, man?
Okay, so ano kasi to? Making a mecha-based game has been a long dream of mine. Isa sa talagang parang gusto kong goal yun. Like, since I'm a fan of a genre. Nagkataon, yung boss ko ngayon, he also wants to make a mech game. So, nung sinabihan niya ako na, tinanong niya ako nun, mahilig ka ba sa mecha? So, my eyes lit up. So, nagbato.
You think?
Allow me to tell you a story, madam.
So,
Okay, okay.
nag-backbone kami ng ideas. So he gave out all of the inspirations. Particularly sa kanya, one of his favorites was Iron Blooded Orphans, yung sa mga latest ng
Ah,
Gundam.
Barbados.
Yes, yun. So, ako din, so nagbigay ako ng mga ideas. And then, one constant talaga is we want it to be super customizable. So we gave the options to customize, change parts, change weapons, and Armored Core. Sabi ko, yeah, Armored Core yung the closest example to a game na may ganyang aspect. Now, so we combine those ideas and then we look at a lot of inspirations to see what clicks in terms of gameplay, sa platform of choice, and then of course aesthetically. Pagdating dun sa gameplay, so it was in a bit of an overhead camera view. Kasi we were working primarily on mobile because we want as many people to experience the game as possible. Kasi everyone has mobile phones, di ba?
Right.
And it's
Wait,
the best
wait,
time.
wait. Let's not ask it like that because that's Diablo thing. Like, everybody has mobile phones.
You guys don't have mobile phones?
I do, but I'm not playing mobile Diablo Immoral. Anyway, go ahead.
Job moral. But yeah, so that's one of the key ideas kasi in sa ganitong perspective, mas madali siyang ma-control using your fingers, using touchscreen as opposed dun sa the usual third person or first person camera view. So that's why we went with that. And the second is with that camera view, we can showcase a lot of players on screen. So kaya siya naging arena fighter. So as you can see on the gameplay that's being shown on screen right now, parang ang lalaki ng maps for just one-on-one. Kasi hindi lang siya pang one-on-one. The core idea for playing this game is there are two trains of thoughts na tumakbo sa akin when as we were designing this nung nagpa-prototype kami. When you're playing one-on-one on different maps, na kulari ibang maps, may walls, it becomes a super skill-based game. Hindi lang yung customization yung magma-matter, but how you master the specific build na ginawa mo. Like, you can be a super fast or light mech using your dash, tapos parang sinusundot mo yung kalaban mo, lapit ka, attack. Or you can you can build something super heavy na parang hindi ka na gumagalaw pero fully loaded ka. Tas ang kapal nung mech mo. So,
Akala ko sasabihin niya, fully loaded ka, tapos ang kapal ng mukha mo.
Ganun yung build niya.
Kasi ako ganun yung akin. Anyway, go ahead.
So yun, it's twofold on one-on-one pa lang. How you build, how you strategize your build, and then how you play around your build. Now, kapag maglalaro kayo ng madamihan, say 3 players or 4 players, it now becomes total chaos. Yun yung napansin namin sa mga playtest namin. Parang na siyang bullet hell kasi ang daming bala, kailangan iwasan mo siya ng iwasan, tapos you have to survive and then you have to come into offense. So naisip namin, so lakayan natin yung ibang arenas to accommodate more players kasi chaos equals fun. So that's the reason why we went with that camera angle na arena fighter.
Nice. Guys, if you have questions on the chat, just feel free to throw their questions and Sir Steve's gonna answer that for you. Yeah, go ahead.
I was supposed to say one of the viewers nga, and I would agree when the game was first introduced to me, the feeling was virtual on.
Yes.
Yeah.
The arcade
Yes.
game.
Exactly. What
Yes.
happening.
Sabi ko talaga, if virtual on was probably had the concept sa mobile, this is it. The
would
game
have
is just,
loved the new virtual on.
diba? Kasi itong feel na to is like, napakasimple lang ng laro eh. Just download the game, just follow the instructions and have fun. Kaya nung tinitingnan ko siya, sabi ko, wow.
Kaya pala lagi naglalaro si Trickster nito at top 1 siya kasi he likes to destroy fun of other people.
Hey.
He's out there to ruin the fun of everybody.
I was just checking if the guns are fun,
And,
You checked very thoroughly, it seems.
To be number one.
Mhm.
To that point pala, virtual on is one of the biggest inspirations nung ginagawa namin to. Actually, up until now. So, if you notice dun sa mga color palettes, meron kaming color palette dun na mga pang virtual on, like homage talaga sila.
Right,
From
this
the
color.
headpieces pa nga eh. I can see.
Yes. So,
Nice.
the virtual on inspiration cuts very deep. Even if yung latest build namin na ginagawa ngayon, which has different stages. The stages themselves are inspired by some of virtual on, and even the overall
Nice.
tone ng soundtrack na nabubuo.
Get walls.
Nice. I understand Trickster has a lot of wish lists. He has a lot on his wish list for MechaBlitz. One of them is loadouts. What do you think of having loadouts there? And before
Loadouts
that,
are-
Tricks,
Oh.
please explain why you want loadouts.
Sure.
Oh yes. One reason is because some builds I love so much, I keep forget when I'm going to switch to a new one just to test how it goes and see what synergizes with it. I keep forgetting what my previous build was. Like, sure, they're still fast, but I have certain combinations of mounted weapons on me. So it would I would love it if we have some form of loadouts, so we don't have to keep switching.
No problem. Loadouts are actually isa sa mga nasa namin yung to-do list since it's been a requested feature. So no worries about that. It's coming.
Nice. And recently, if you guys didn't know, they have already held their third cadet. What was that called? The cadet
Cadets Cup.
championships.
Cadets Cup
Sorry?
tournament.
The
Cadets
Cadets
Cup.
Cup tournament, and there's been 3 already, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that. Ano nangyari doon? Who won, and how come? How will we make sure that Trickster cannot join?
Avoid at
Oh,
all cost.
He's banned.
Blacklist.
now.
Ban.
He's banned. Yeah.
Okay, so Cadets Cup is Oh, sure.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, tell us about Cadets Cup. What happened there? How did it get started? And what was the turnout? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would enjoy joining stuff like that.
Okay, so Cadets Cup kasi is it's an idea that not only do we wanna get data, quote unquote playtest from a lot of players, but also create an engaging community na competitive tong game na ginagawa natin. So medyo sinanay na natin na mag-start na tayo ng run tournaments. It's nung una ang hirap kasi syempre it's our first time running some sort of tournaments, especially online tournament siya kasi when we started mahigpit pa. So hindi pa pwede magkita-kita. So it's hindi pa talaga siya pwede na in person. But as we go along and nasasanay kami, we're starting to get the hang of it, what works and what doesn't in an online tournament. So ano ba yung mga nangyari nung nagto-tournament in all 3? Yung una, madami akong discover doon na mga broken weapons actually. And you mentioned this yung yung parang kamehameha na weapon camo, which is the Viper gun.
The Viper, good old Viper.
That build dominated the first tournament. Like nung pinapanood ko nakagano ako. Oh, crap.
I'm surprised. You can easily counter that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yung
you, Tricks. We'd like
It's
to
you.
counter you.
It's not the Viper gun that's the problem. The problem, you're the problem.
We've been
So,
trying to
I love how Josh basically corrected the guest.
Oh my God.
Not just the guest, the creator of the game.
Na,
Hindi lang ginagawa sa atin eh.
That's the
Pati
fun
sa
of it.
guest.
That's the fun of it.
I was just making a
and,
statement, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a correcting statement. That's what it is.
And that
I'm
statement for
super
me is appreciated. But Steven, just for everyone's ano lang ano, last night we were talking about it. So can you just give idea lang everyone about that scoreboard and how you were like you and
oh
your team
my
was
god.
talking
Okay.
about it?
Okay, so we have ano kasi we have one mode which is survival. So survival mode technically kung gaano ka katagal sa isang run before you die. And we were checking yung ano kasi syempre as we were testing the game, kami lagi usually yung naglalaro kasi yun yung pinakamahabang mode na tuloy-tuloy. That's where we test weapons and all. So nagugulat kami minsan sa leaderboards. Laging mayroon nasa top 3 na ang pangalan Tricks. So tinatanong ko dun sa
Naubo siya. Buwisit talaga.
Tinatanong ko sa mga devs ko, kayo ba to? Di sir, di kami yan. Sino to?
Sino? Ayan.
Inaabot siya ng 20 minutes. Sabi ko, ano to? Nagpi-playtest din?
Akala nyo, ano?
Deb.
Akala nyo advanced na AI.
Baka feeling niya Deb siya, no?
Hey, I wanted to know. Was
That's
part of modes? Why not test it, right?
Yes, that's the goal. That's the goal naman. That's why circling back again, why we started running yung mga Cadets Cup is to engage the community and to get their thoughts. So yung kanina na kino-correct ako na easier naka-counter siya. Yes, yun nga that's some of the findings that we get. And yung mga ganung comments are always welcome.
I have one question though. How many entered with the sword?
Nung tournament, actually,
Yes.
wala. Wala nag-melee. Yes.
Because
Oh no.
it's
Trix is
it's
going to take
really-
that as a challenge.
It's really strong. It's really strong. That's I think the
Kasi
problem. I think the only problem it has is since it's in a separate category. Will you be adding more melee types?
Oh, of course. I'm actually and this is the first time I'm gonna say this in public for the plans for the melee combat. The melee combat, the melee weapons are going to be their own function. So it's not gonna take up the primary weapon slot anymore. So parang magiging
really?
separate.
Oh,
Yes.
for real? You have your own? Oh,
You can
no,
switch.
wow.
Now
Yes,
this opens up
that's-
many opportunities.
That's the plan. And it's still an option for the players kung gusto nilang mag-equip ng sword or hindi. Kung wala silang laman sa melee nila, then you're gonna use your fists. So that's the plan.
Fists.
Will we have
Yes.
spears and axes? Some fan of the old Taktyl.
Yep. We already have designed models for spears, axes, Najinata, and a drill arm.
Yes!
Gundam-
My
Gundam
Zaku
Zip.
will be alive. My Zaku will be alive. My Zaku is going to live.
May beam na ginata. Gundam G.
Gundam G. Yeah. Guys, if you have questions about the game, please feel free to ask Steven.
Yeah.
Let me start off with this one. So you said that you're going. Sorry, you have a question, Rene. Please go ahead.
I did. I just suddenly blanked. It's fine. Go on.
Ay, ang galing.
I'm sober. I just want to say that.
Okay. Kasi tatanungin ko kasi pare, galawang etibak ba to? Hindi naman. Hindi naman. Okay. No, I have a question for you, Sir Steve. So, what are your thoughts on? Because I know you worked on another awesome title that's also up and coming. That's Komiks All-Stars. We were so stoked to see characters that and that we all love. Like Combatron is there. Trece was there. I think it was the Bayan Knights characters was there. You have even Tarantadong Kalbo was there, and his
Yes.
Magic Nanay Chinelas is there. So awesome.
Nothing
What
more
about
powerful.
collaborating with other IPs for MechaBlitz, like at least skins and because we know a self promotion. So I highly recommend you look up Katrina again from of Tablay.
All right.
Because they have awesome mechs. So shout out to Apolonio Draws, who is the artist for the mechs
Yes.
of the upcoming graphic novel for Tablay. What are your thoughts on
They're
collaborating with them?
We'd love to actually. We've been trying to get into contact with them, but I guess ano lang, they're very busy because of all the things that's been going on. But we'd very much love to collaborate with Tablay and the entire crew, not just for MechaBlitz but also for Komiks All-Stars. I'm thinking na nga, in Komiks All-Stars, there might be a level na lalabas si San Telmo tapos he's just gonna bash the ground and you have to evade that.
Avoid. Evade.
Oh, stage hazards. Amazing.
Yes.
Nice.
Sa
Yeah,
akin
go.
siguro, with the current state of MechaBlitz, no, are there some items pa na you want to add
Yes.
for like what is the roadmap for this? Curious ako to see, especially to those who love mecha games like myself and the rest of the guys, kasi I'm sure there is a roadmap for this.
Okay,
We're
so
just
ano,
trying
so
to milk. We're trying to milk as many exclusive information as we can.
sure, no problem naman about that. So the roadmap for MechaBlitz kasi is for us to release the game in its complete state around early 2023. So probably mga January or February. By complete state, I mean there's a shop, complete na lahat ng single player modes, and yes, magkakaroon kami ng arcade mode for all the old school fans out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arcade.
Yes.
Wow.
Arcade mode with bosses and big bosses. Yeah. So for the release, yung official release, which would include yung sa iOS, that's for early 2023. And then while we release that, we've been also working on a proper story mode. So there's going to be a campaign mode which is going to be evolving constantly. So for season 1 we will update, tapos season 2 update, dagdag ng kwento. And yung mga contents nun are all going to be included din sa shop din ng game. So yeah, 2023 magi-start na kami ng rollout ng story mode. If you wanna ask me about story mode, okay lang naman. I guess I could.
Yeah.
Please.
We'll ask
no.
it anyway.
Okay, so
what's how does it end?
Agad?
No.
No,
Can you tell them we're not a big
Hold on. Season 1.
deal?
Why would you want to end it already?
So, I guess,
we'd like to hear more about the storyboard. How does that work? Do you use your customized character in the story mode, or do you
Yes.
play a pre-generated? Wow, okay.
Yun, so kasi one of the things na idadagdag pa sa MechaBlitz, which is gonna tie into the story mode, is a proper pilot creator. So you're going to be able to customize your avatar, your mukha niya, yung googly eyes niya, all that stuff. And if you notice dun sa mga nakapag-try na ng MechaBlitz, 'di ba, sa loading screen there's a girl na nakatulong ganun. That's Rio, and she's gonna be a central character sa story. It's going to be centered around a crew, a ship, and all the waifus na nandun, and probably
I like it. I like that he said waifu.
Waifus.
So it's
Yes.
Valkyrie profile.
Valkyrie.
Oh wait, no.
Uh,
I mean Valkyria Chronicles. Sorry.
possibly. Again, I can't spill a lot this time, pero masasabi ko is it's the way I approach the story is it's very much inspired by Evangelion, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Xenogears, and Death Stranding. So,
Sino Gears, pare. Yung Wu-Fei.
Yeah.
Ay, Wu-Fei.
Yeah.
Sino? Mali. Sino
Fei.
yung character? Fei. Si Wu-Fei pala sa Gundam Wing.
Sa Gundam.
Sorry. Si Fei.
ayun,
Okay.
the story mode kasi din is sa Discord community, and by the way, plug na rin, join our Discord. Yun yung laging tinatanong sa Discord, yung
Maybe you
campaign.
could give us the links. Like
Oh, sure.
forward the links to us now so that we can flash it onto the screen, and then people can do that. Basahin ko muna yung Captain Mike, basahin mo muna ang iyong comments for another 1 minute habang kinukuha niya ang ating links na maganda. Meron kang special bonus today na batian for 30 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
so sabi nga dito, eto punta tayo dito kay start tayo dito kay Jazz. Ang
Si
masasabi
Jazz
natin dito,
nagko-comment.
lalo na
Kamusta
yung
ka na,
mic.
Jazz? Nami-miss ka namin. Hindi ka namin nakikita.
Someone in Japan is saying na requested URL is not found because of my location.
Unfortunately.
Tapos sabi ni Lee, same with me, hindi rin daw ma-download Lee's from Dubai. So Zaid says, yeah boy, looking forward to hugging you all. Oh yeah. Pangarap kong maging relevant enough para maging guest sa G3. We'll soon talk about that. Di Charles Dalala ko, bro, antay ka lang, we'll be laying out the plans, pwede ka maging guest. Zayed said, Gundam Wing with the emo boy hero.
Yeah. That's the
I
only
was a
thing I don't like about it.
UFO Robo Grandizer Spiral Zone. Tapos Captain Parsa sabi niya dito. Shield mentioned the Sakura Wars. So Lee is saying it's really good. No? He's seeing the game. Sabi rin ni Zayed, the interactive game that's one of a kind, and yun na, wala na akong oras. So yun lang.
Nice yan.
Balik tayo.
Okay.
I should
Just
really play Sakura Wars. I know a guy who owns a copy. And it's fully
Yeah.
translated too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I have a question. Is it available only in the Philippines for now, or is it also accessible to people that are outside of the region?
For now, lang siya sa Philippines kasi it's still under, naka-beta pa lang siya. But, I'm gonna go back and talk to the team and my boss if we are going to be willing to give out APKs doon sa mga gustong maging part ng playtest community na.
Oh,
Yes,
oo
please.
naman.
Oh.
Oo naman. Bakit? Ano, wag, sobra ka naman. Mga ilan ba tayo dyan? Wala? Okay. You guys have any other questions before we move on to the next phase of what we're going to talk about now? No, Jazz, you got a question for Sir Steve? Palitz? Yeah,
No,
no.
I'm good.
We're good.
Oh,
Okay,
I
'cause
do
I-
have.
Oh, you do? Okay, fine. All right, go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry, my mistake again. I forgot to ask you.
I just remembered.
Okay.
Since there's a shop in the game, what are you? What kind of stuff are you going to put in there? By the way,
Oh,
since
okay,
we
good.
don't have anything in there yet.
Good question. Of course, aside dun sa weapons and sa armor parts, maglalagay din kami ng parang mga vanity items which would include wings and capes, yung thruster particles. Those are all in the plans. And since nabanggit ko naman na kanina story mode and mga waifu, yes, magkakaroon din kami ng parang mga alternate costumes for the waifus, for those who are into that.
Okay.
Gusto ko yung kiti ni Steven eh. Parang
Walang gacha system.
gusto ko
No,
yung
I
kiti ni Sir Steven eh. Medyo maglalagay kami ng mga waifus.
Of course,
Ganyan.
syempre.
So it's
Happy
basically
Gets na
like
gets.
how
Waifus are part of the genre.
Part of the genre.
Okay.
Yan.
Oh, so
Mga-
it's like
You're getting
it's like
interest.
Dissidia Omnia Opera's costume system where they don't really matter, but it's just skins for the character.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
right,
okay,
right.
perfect.
What I also like about the game is the fact that it's not pay to win. That it doesn't require a bunch of a lot of money for you to ensure victory. Ang solid
Yeah,
kasi
when
ng
you
gameplay.
lose, it's your fault.
Why do you look at me when it's my fault? Pwede naman don't look at the camera, di ba? Pwede naman.
Okay.
Just look at the screen, di ba? Pwede. No, because we
Yeah.
Oh, here, go ahead. Go muna.
I'm sorry. I was just wondering because we were playing this game. I saw you guys playing Wednesday when we were working together. How
Yes.
many times have you two brothers actually competed in MechaBlitz, and who has the most victories between the two of you?
Obviously,
For some reason,
if
there was
that's a question for you to just to rub it in my face. Syempre siya ang mas may pinakamaraming victory. Syempre, di ba? Gusto mo lang namang marinig yun eh. May admission of defeat. Is that what you say? No, pero we don't normally compete against each other. What we do is we test our builds together. So I know he's gonna beat me. I want to know how long I could last. And he knows that I'm going to stretch his limit. No, so I will
That's
stretch
an
his limit,
understatement.
right? And
I,
and
uh,
that's
I
the
actually,
dynamic.
yeah, there was this one game that you two were fighting. Trix was actually whispering to me, like, tingnan mo yung build niya. He built his mech so slow, and he can't even move. So this is what I'm going to do. While he was doing it, he was giving me live commentary while he was destroying
He was
your
chill.
robot.
He was chill.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. He
My
was.
my role is to ensure that he is ready to take on the world. I could bring his life to
Yeah.
a close inch of his life, but eventually, of course, I lost. Pero no one can deal out a beating like a big brother. Tandaan niya. Hindi ka mamamatay. And the big brother will get into trouble, but you will remember it for the rest of your life. But that's how we do it. And then after we've tested our builds out, okay, so that was better, that was good. Then we go our separate ways. So sige, let's kill our own set of people, and ganon ang ginagawa na.
And face each other again.
Yeah, okay,
Like Ryu
and
and
then
Ken.
face each other. More like Mario and Luigi. That's more the dynamic. How are the ghosts? It's okay.
That
Yun,
is,
yun.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
Um,
so just go ahead. Do you have another question?
No, I have no questions. I have questions.
I'm just going to share this. Where's the thing? This is the MechaBlitz pre-alpha account confirmation. What is this about? Tell us. I think website. This is awesome. So guys, this is the website for Taktyl Studios. These are the games that they've done. Basketball All-Stars. Yung mga projects na talagang solid. You can sign up for the pre-alpha test of MechaBlitz. Tapos if you go down to games, makikita niyo yung mga astig na nagawa na nila na games. Captain Mike, if you could click on games, please.
Ayan na.
Yan na yun. Sige. Why is it so slow? Ayan! Komiks All-Stars, Little Wolf. How long have you been working on these projects, sir?
I've been working on Komiks All-Stars and MechaBlitz specifically. Little Wolf is a project of a colleague of mine, but again, very, very proud din sa nagawa nila dito. For Komiks All-Stars and MechaBlitz, probably 1 year and 8 months, I think. Kasi I'm handling both. Nagpapalit-palit lang ako ng focus, juggling between the two. Pero I love both projects so much.
Nice. So right now you're into MechaBlitz. Do we have events? I know ESGS is coming. I know you're going to be in ESGS, right? You're going to be
Yes,
there.
we are.
What are we going to expect to see in ESGS?
Yeah, what new
for-
stuff can we see on ESGS?
Actually, you guys are pressing me. I-announce dapat namin to, but
Ganon kami.
No choice.
Exclusive. Yeah, i-highlight mo pa G3 exclusive. ESGS announcements by Taktyl Studios. Let's hear it.
all right. So for MechaBlitz and ESGS, we will be announcing an update sa current Play Store build namin, which includes an updated netcode, advanced weapons. By advanced weapons, I mean we redesigned some of the weapons to add more functionality to them. Para effective siya sa 1v1 and sa free for all modes. New stages, and something I'd like to zip my mouth about it for now. For the events, sa ESGS, we will be running free plays, so just come to our area, to our booth, play the game, talk to us, the devs, and then we will also be doing tournaments. So we will conduct tournaments on all 3 days of ESGS, and then syempre may mga prizes yan. So yung mga willing dyan, lapit na lang sa amin tapos sali. And lastly, we will be having a design your own arbiter na contest.
Oh,
Yes, so sa
What's that
ESGS. Okay, so arbiters is what we call our mechs dun sa game. Pagdating to sa ESGS, just sign up, like our Facebook page, and then we will give you a quote-unquote blueprint. So ano siya, technically yung parang frame ng arbiter, like yung skeleton, and then you can take it home, or kung you're really talented, you can finish the illustration dun sa mismong event, and that day ipakita nyo sa amin. We will show all the entries in our Facebook page, and then kung sino yung mga manalo, there will be a possibility na that set, that armor that you draw will be included sa game.
That is cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. I'm going to open the table for a last round of questions just to take us home. If you are going to ask the creator of the game one question about MechaBlitz and or Komiks All-Stars, what will it be? Let me start it off with which is a better build for you? The super fast, agile build or the walking fortress?
Personally, dun ako sa fast agile only because I love using the dash kasi ang ganda ng sound effects niya.
At mali na naman ako. Thank you very much for ruining my life on live stream.
Even the guest.
Even the guest.
Good job, sir. Good
just shut
job.
me down. Shooting myself in the foot is one thing I do very well. I don't like peace. I want problems always. Okay. Next, sige, let's ask Rene. What's your last question for the creator of the game?
Not a question, but a comment. These guys know I'm not really into online games so much, but yesterday I was down. I was sick.
But you're playing.
Started playing a Blitz and saw that they saw they saw that I wasn't asleep. Kasi hindi ako mag-attend ng meeting kahapon.
Wait lang ha, putulin lang kita dyan ha. Nagsabi ko, guys, meeting tayo. We need to welcome the guest. We have our pre-call. Ganyan. He goes, hindi pare, I'm sick. Di ako, naulinan ako, nakatulog ako para sa mga pakiramdam ko. Mamaya, 100% win rate sa MechaBlitz. Grabe. Ibang klase.
That's what
Wala akong boss.
Wala akong bosses. You don't need a voice to play the game. But that's what I wanted to that's what I wanted to highlight. Not a big fan of these types of games, but I love the game so much that even with fever, I laid here, played 12 games in a row. I couldn't put it down. So, yun lang. Thank you.
Talaga, 12 games. Nice. Thank you. Guys, please take note that when Rene is not attending meetings, he's playing MechaBlitz. Let's
along with that, he misses the memo.
Yeah. He misses the memo for last night. Sige. Trickster, you're a huge fan of the game. You're a huge proponent of the game. You even have wish lists. What is your last question and or thing that you wanna say to Sir Steven as the creator of the game?
Since the ESGS build is going to be new, will you be nerfing or buffing some weapons in there? And what are they?
Ang dami kasi adjustments eh. So it's hard to list down, but that's the beauty of it. When we do announce the update, it's the opportunity to play with it and train before if you want to join the tournament.
Sir, pwede bang paki-nerf si Trickster?
Can you nerf a player? Can you do that? Pag nag-login siya, i-nerf yan.
may tataasan yung ping na
hardware block. Pag siya naglalaro.
I-block nyo. Oh. Sa lahat ng sinabi mo, Palits, this evening, yan ang pinakagusto ko. Salamat, thank you for being a true friend. I like it.
Kasi BJ, naaawa na ako sa'yo. Every episode na lang, kinakawawa ka ni Josh.
Lang yan naman.
So kahit ngayon man lang.
Tinulungan mo ako. Nilugmok mo lang ako lalo. Naawa. Pity? That was a pity comment?
Yes. It is.
Okay. Sige, Lee. Sige, ikaw. What's your comment? What's your final question to Steven?
No, as I said last night nung pre-show meeting natin, when I saw the games that you were developing, I'm already a big fan. The art style, the graphics is really, really impressive, guys. So to our viewers and to our listeners, I would highly suggest that you check the games that they're putting out and, check it out because it's really good. And I never expected it to look that good. Kasi, I haven't seen an actual game by a Filipino dev that this is this good, if you know what I mean. Or I'm just not involved, siguro. Pero ngayon lang ako nakakita, especially Komiks All-Stars and MechaBlitz. I particularly love the Little Fox thing, the stylized game. I love those kind of things, and if you pull that off, please let me know when it will be released, because I'm really excited about the games that you're coming out with. They look really good with the trailers, and I hope you more success.
Especially
Thank you.
Komiks
Yes.
All-Stars.
We're gonna be streaming that. I know Palitz has been itching to stream a new game other than Summertime Saga. Jazz, do you have a question about you have a question to throw or something to say? Your last thoughts to send to Sir Steven.
Yeah, just like they said, awesome game. And yeah, I just downloaded it this night. So lalaroin ko rin siya later. But this is for all the Web3 and NFT enthusiasts if they're watching. Will there be a chance that you will implement NFT and Web3 in MechaBlitz?
Okay, medyo anong question yan. But we did talk about having a separate game na Web3 based using the MechaBlitz universe. So,
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Go.
Captain Mike, your thoughts and questions?
May two things lang. No? Una, yung gawa ni Steven and the ones made by Taktyl Studios is enough proof that if they're given a platform, the Filipinos can really ace it. Very well done. I mean, I'm so happy being a part of that. And number two, as funny as this may sound, ilang characters ba ang balak nyo, or how many characters are you planning on putting in Komiks All-Stars?
Okay,
On.
so sa
Kasi I've
ngayon,
seen a couple we counted. Can you give us a number?
without speaking too much, right now the roster is around 21. If I remember correctly.
21. Oh,
Mhm.
Wow, that's nice.
Ano lang, it's hard to talk kung sino-sino sila kasi syempre
Of
may mga
course.
IP owners. So,
Yeah.
Ay, ano?
Okay.
Yeah. Pahingi lang ng mga 4.
Na pwede mo sabihin.
okay, so of course,
With zero pressure.
No, sir.
okay, sige. Combatron is there, have seen. Yes, Combatron, shout out kay Sir Berlin for giving the blessing to do that. We've also got in touch with John Zamar for Codename Bathala. Sir John, big supporter of the project. Super idol ko yun. If you're familiar with Pasig Unbound Comics, Dante is also a playable character. Again, shout out din sa creator, si Taga Ilog, si Sir Melvin. Sino pa ba ang pwede kong sabihin? Joshua Saturna. We've been in touch with Carlo Vergara and very, very honored na binigay niya yung blessing niya to have Joshua Saturna as a character in the game. So, that's all.
Awesome
For now.
lineup.
I want to get a hold of that game already. Seeing those names pa lang, I'm excited.
So let me give you an idea for your next character. So imagine there's this one character that has 8 people in it, and every move is a different person doing it. So for example, it's the G3 person, right? Imagine the G3 character. So pag umatak ka, yung unang sapak, si Rene. Pak! Tapos pag pumindot ka ulit, susunod si Palitz tatadyak. Ganun. But it's just one character, just 8 people doing it at the same time. You're welcome, guys. Welcome. Pagkakitaan natin.
Sounds great.
Ano ko pala sana,
Yeah.
sasabihin ko pa lang, pagka meron ng playtest yung game, tayo yung magko-compete. Kung sino yung mananalo, siya yung makakasama na character sa game. Huwag na kayo kasama lahat.
Character.
Di specter na yun.
Isasali niyo
Okay.
si Trickster ba?
Di specter na yun.
No. We'll give chance to Trickster to play. However, yung isang kamay niya nakatali sa likod na ganun.
Para si Stone Cold lang yan, tapos tayo si Vince McMahon. Nakakalo pa rin yan.
Mas nakakahiyang matalo. Kasi hindi matatalo niyo tayo eh.
Sabihin pa niya, bubulungan ka pa niya. Tatali niya pa yung kamay ko. Diyos ko naman. Wala naman ang tinalo.
Halo rin naman kayo.
But that is it. We're almost running out of time, Sir Steven. Thank you very much. What are your last thoughts for the evening? And if you can invite them to your booth at ESGS next week, please do so.
All right.
We give you the floor to end the show.
Okay, so first off, I want to thank, of course, you guys, G3, for giving us the opportunity to be here and tell more about the games that we are working on. I want to also thank, of course, yung development team na I'm very fortunate to be working with sa Taktyl Studios. Shoutout ko na lang sa isa pangalan nyo. Si Roland, si Nike, si Sean, si Zaid, of course.
Zaid!
The other people that that are involved in the creation of the games, our community managers, sila Kendrick Howe, si Mirza, and si Raf that also helped in getting me connected with you guys. And of course, yung boss namin, si Sir James Lo. Catch us on ESGS this coming next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. MechaBlitz will be there. We will be showing off the game and having some activities with it. And we look forward to hearing your thoughts when you try the game out. Yun lang.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it, of course.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Let's make sure that you guys are ready because we are ready to play. Download the game on App Store on the Play Store. Play Store. Just log in, create your mech, and let's see if we can topple Trickster. The entire people of the Philippines versus Trickster. Parang kaso eh, no? Parang kaso.
Before pahabol. Since you mentioned the platforms, we will be releasing the game fully in Android, of course, in iOS, in Steam, and in Nintendo Switch in the future. That was the plan.
Nice.
Plan. Yes.
When is the date? Do we have a date?
Sa ngayon TBD pa since we're prioritizing Android and iOS. Pero yes, it's coming on Steam and Switch.
2023.
Shut up and take my money. That's it.
But that's 2023, right? 2023, right?
Yes. 2023 projected date.
Nice.
Sana abutan ni Mike.
Abutan ni Mike. Umabot. From Ming Dynasty hanggang ngayon, umabot nga eh.
Ma-outlive tayo lahat ni Mike. Okay.
Pare, ang mech ni Mike, yung Colossus of Rhodes. Bago nasira, yun yung mech. The Colossus of Rhodes, pare.
Parang sa God of War.
Oo, yun yung...
Kala ko sasabihin mo yung Terracotta Army.
Yung Terracotta Army, yun yung ano niya, pet minions. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, the show is over. We've had a lot of fun. As always, kulang ang oras. So, Steven, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to talk about MechaBlitz and Taktyl Studios. Next week is coming, but before next week, tomorrow, we're not ready yet. We're not done yet because tomorrow I want to give a huge shout out to the Pinoy Retro Gamers, PRG. We'll still have a match tomorrow. We'll see you on Saturday. Be there, be square, boys. Because the G3 boys are ready for Bomberman, boys. Kumbaga, sabi nga, we have a Hulk, we have a Trickster. Whatever you do, we have a Trickster. and of course, ESGS is coming next week. Wait, we have a huge announcement coming up next week. So just sit down, relax, see you there. We're definitely going to be there. We're definitely going to be at their booths. And this is the G3 Podcast. Gamers, Geeks, and Good Times. This has been your host, BJG. That is my brother Trickster, Captain Mike, General Tuna, Rene Cruz, Palitz, and of course, Steven Jan Cadena of Taktyl Studios. I miss you, Chino. Pare, si Tatang.
I miss you, Chino. Balik ka na. Hindi na kami galit.
Bahala. Ha, Tatang.
Hindi na kami galit. Naligo na ako. Uwi ka na.
Ligo na mi. Dito na yun. Thank you very much. We'll catch you in the next Friday, 8 p.m. next week. Next week, ESGS, 8 p.m. How does that work? You'll find out. Catch you guys next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Go!